Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome to today's class. Today, I felt inspired and dignified to talk about madness and how madness is your greatest gift. Be mad, be wild, be free. Let the fire within you burn, because it is a gift. Let me tell you. I'm just gonna start. How it comes out is how it's meant to. When I was little, I was taught to keep the peace around me. I was taught that in order to do so, I had to please other people, put myself on the back burner, and therefore other people would too. And this cycle repeated. It repeated and it repeated with new scenarios, different people, new environments, and yet the same situation would occur where I would be in a room, I would be around people who claimed to love me, who I thought I loved, and yet I felt so deeply alone, so deeply hurt, so deeply cut. And I'm so proud to say that I've finally broken this cycle. I posted a TikTok yesterday. Some of you might have seen it. As you've noticed, I've stopped caring how I'm being perceived because this world isn't meant for how I'm perceived. I'm not meant to be fully understood by everyone. I'm not meant to be loved and adored by everyone. I'd be wasting my years on this life. And both you and I know this life is short. My emotions are meant to be felt, so feel them. Don't suppress them. Not for anyone, not even for you. Don't suppress them. Those emotions are your greatest gift. Feel them. Let that fire burn within you. Just think about all the stories of characters that have been neglected. Even Jesus. I don't necessarily believe in the Christian agenda. I don't have any hatred against it. I believe Jesus was a real human being. But even take the example of Jesus. How he was treated like dirt his whole life. And yet he knew he rose. He knew his higher purpose and he rose. Take Naruto. Naruto was treated like nothing. Everyone feared him. Everyone treated him like nothing. And look at him. Hokage, respected for generations and generations to come. Powerful. Look at Mob Psycho 100. I resonate with him a lot. That was my favorite anime. I'm just gonna let the tears come as they come. Mob Psycho. A kind kid, a kind soul. Not one to want to fight and hurt people. But it came to a point. It got to a point. It gets to a point. All the things happening in your life, they're not happening to you, they're happening for you. So that it gets to a fucking point to where you wake up. So wake up. Because it starts with you. Wake up. Doesn't matter how it's perceived. It doesn't fucking matter. Your emotions are sacred. In this life, people have taught and conditioned us to think that it is emotional irregulation. People have taught us to suppress those things because that's not pretty to look at. Baby, the most beautiful thing is to be human. The most beautiful thing is to be in tune with that. Oh my goodness. Out of all of the creatures on this earth, humans are able to do so much with our emotions and articulate it and share it. and touch other people with it. Our emotions are our greatest gift, and your anger, if anchored correctly, if channeled, it is your gift. And now, like fire, you can't necessarily control it, right? Once it catches on to something, it can burn a whole forest down. But sometimes that burning of the forest is necessary. It is divine. Burn everything to the fucking ground and watch to purify, as fire does, purify the land, purify the soil. It renews it. Sometimes there must be death so that there's rebirths. There must be. And life shows us that in small and big ways. So why wait till you die? Why wait to wake up? Don't suppress yourself. You are your greatest gift. You are your greatest channel. Your body is a channel. When I say that my feelings are a compass, it's better said, my body is my compass. Sit with how it feels. So back to what occurred yesterday. I had gone to my friend's birthday party, and there I was being mistreated by a particular someone at that party, her mother, that had once helped me in a really hard time, okay? And this has been a pattern. Usually the people that try to oppress me are somebody that has helped me in the past. Not to say I'm not grateful for that help, but that does not mean I am now indebted to you to be your bitch. Hell no. I can love you from a distance, but I'm presented with the opportunity of being shown flat out fucking disrespect, and now it is my choice. What am I to do? How am I going to show the universe and God what I fucking deserve? Because this cycle isn't mine anymore. I disclaim it, and you have the power to do that. By the way, you have the power to do that. And when I speak harshly, or when I raise my voice, it's not because I'm mad at you. It's because I'm speaking with passion. And the people that get it will get it, and the people that won't. Like I said, sometimes people are hell-bent on misunderstanding you. Some of what I say, and even all of what I say, sometimes just my fucking presence is gonna trigger someone. And I'm sure you felt that too. So let them. Thank you for your power and energy. Thank you for directing it towards me. Thank you for just reaffirming to me that I'm that fucking bitch. Why, thank you. Yes, I already knew it, but you're just validating it for me. So keep giving me your hatred. I will alchemize it and do. Aww. Anger is revolutionary. Imagine. Anger creates change. It is a surefire way of creating change. Imagine history without revolution. Imagine if slavery had continued. Because nobody fought up against it, because nobody stood up against it. Imagine that shit. Fuck no. Anger is dignified. Anger is sacred. Your madness is a gift. For work, aside from content creation, I work as a mad scientist. That's the name, mad science. I love my job. I love my job. It gives me a chance. I teach children science. I love my job. I love it because not only do I get to talk to children and teach them and be an example to them, I teach them science, and I always let them know that magic is just unexplained science. And science is just a language we use to define things and ground them into something that we know. imperial, and that's beautiful. But it doesn't mean that magic doesn't exist also. I think the way we just look at science and the way we quantify it and the way we categorize it is still limited in our time frame as humans. But I feel it evolving, I feel it changing, and I know it. It might have not been the best idea to powder myself down. But as I was putting on my makeup today for this video, I felt like a warrior putting on their paint. And so I followed it. I followed that inspiration and I continued. Know that your anger is a form of self-love. I imagine a lion or a lioness in a cage being tortured all its life. And then one day it wakes up and it lashes out. And then people will blame the lion. People will put down the lion, saying the lion was ferocious, the lion was, it was too primal, whatever the case may be. Let them. Fucking let them. Because you and I know the truth. And the people that are in tune with their own truth and that are truth finders in this world will see it too. And even in ways that you don't see right now, you are inspiring. You are inspiring someone, if not thousands, millions, billions, sextillions. And so no one's gonna shut me up. No one. Earlier this week, I was feeling the need to escape using a substance by smoking. And as of late, I have been recovering from being sick just physically in my body and trusting the need for rest, like I talked about in my last video. And I knew that my need for wanting to reach out for something that felt familiar wasn't the answer. Not that it isn't good and it has its purpose, it has its time and its place, truly. But I needed to prove to myself that I am capable, with or without, a substance of any kind. And I knew I didn't need it. And so, instead, I laid in bed and sat with my body, my phone to the side. I sat and let the emotions just fill me up and let my presence be within. And then I saw a book that I had bought like the month prior called Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. I picked it up immediately and began reading. And I read 7 chapters like water, like nothing. And it felt good. And I shortly after finished the book. I read a chapter before work the next day, and the following day after that, I finished it under cloud light. And then I slipped into a nap in hopes of also finding my own wonderland just as Alice. Be mad. Mad Hatter. Be mad. It is transformative. And transformation needs something to ignite it. Trust it. Because as much as it may look like it's not working right now, it is working for you for a future. It is kind of like a slingshot effect. I talked about this in a past video. Sometimes you have to go back, or what seemingly looks like back and bad. And actually, yeah, it is. I'm gonna validate it because yeah, sometimes it fucking sucks. But trust it! Because once you're released, you are propelled forward. With this, I'll end. And I'll leave you. Until next time. I love you very much, and thank you for those who are here and listening. And listening not only with your ears, but with your hearts. Don't be afraid of that fire within. It is your greatest gift. May peace be with you. May you remove the things out of your life, the noise, so that you may become even more in tune, even more calibrated, and refined within yourself. Because that, my friend, is all you need. I love you, and until next time. Bye, friends.